All right, so website structure is something which we should all know. A typical website should have a proper homepage. A homepage is nothing but a central hub that introduces the brand, product, or services. The homepage should contain easy to flow navigation to key pages. The homepage should also features hero sections like I mean hero sections like what are the important specific thing there on your website, specific thing like services, products. It should highlight those things. So all the highlighted part of your website is known as hero sections. There should be proper call to action buttons and highlighted content as well, right? So homepage should have all these things. Then we should have navigation menu. On top, you would get to see a navigation menu wherein you can click on any kind of other button, right? And you can get some quick access of some of the important section of the website, right? It could be, I mean, the navigation menu could be horizontal, or you can say horizontal top bar, or a vertical side menu kind of thing. Depends on the theme, on the uh, style that you select for your own website. Also, the navigation menu should have primary pages like about us, services, blog, contact, etc. Internal pages, there should be internal pages as well. Common types of website pages include about us. I mean, all these are the internal pages. Uh, about us page should provide background, vision, mission, details of the brand. Services or product page should provide the details about the business or the product or the service that the brand is offering. Blog or the resources page should contain the articles or content to engage visitors. It is also very, very important to have to do SEO, and with the SEO, we might be having we might be putting up some important content on blogs specifically, and as a user, we might be hooked towards the toward those informational blogs. So it is very, very important to have blogs on your website. Next is contact page. To create the authenticity in the user's mind, your website should have contact details. If your business do not have a proper contact detail, that means people would not like to purchase any kind of product or services from that particular website. So make sure you put your contact details on your contact page. Provide any kind of form in the contact page so that they can leave their details, and uh, as a brand owner or as a marketing team, you can also reach out to them asking for the services or the product they are looking for. You should also put up the map, your own business location. It's very, very important to create, again, uh, the authenticity of your business. You should also have FAQs. FAQs are like frequently asked questions on your website also, because nowadays FAQs are very, very important, wherein, let's say, if you are typing any particular keyword on Google search, you will get to see certain questions that are asked related by the users related to a particular service or the product. So these questions are put on some kind of websites earlier. That's why you are getting to see all those questions, right? And again, it is very, very crucial to have FAQs on your website to enhance your SEO. So that we will discuss in detail when we are taking SEO session, how FAQs helps a brand to rank up their page more or improved rank on Google. So on footer, there should be a bottom of every page. Typically, it should include quick links, privacy policy, social media icons, and additional navigation. You can also keep terms and conditions, or if there be any kind of refund policy you want to keep, you should keep all those things under footer, privacy policy or refund policy. We should keep all these things under footer, right? You can see the complete thing and the right top in the right side of the PPT. Now, as told you earlier, that a website should be mobile optimized first, right? Our first approach should be mobile optimization. If the website is not properly optimized as per the mobile device, your game, your battle is lost, right? So, a website should have a responsive design and make sure it is having a proper optimal viewing on any kind of device. Keep it as a mobile or a tab or any kind of you know uh, devices. So as I told you, mobile first indexing should be is mobile first indexing is prioritized by Google. So I mean, Google loves the website which is mobile optimized, and hence Google will rank those websites on top because the website is mobile optimized. So make sure that if you are preparing any, if you are making any website, it should be mobile optimized. Now you all might have seen, like for example, I'm having my phone on my hand, right? Now if I see the phone, we hold the phone like this, right? And we scroll the screen through our thumb, right? That's why the website creators or the developers should make sure that the buttons and the links which are to be designed on the website should be having enough space, should have enough size for easy tapping through your thumb, right? Therefore, it enhances your usability. If it is not easily be tapped by your thumb, then it spoils the complete user experience, right? So it is very, very important that your website should be touch friendly, and if it is if we are keeping touch friendly elements, then we need to make sure that we are keeping enough spacing, enough call to actions buttons, and if the button is there, we need to make sure that it has to be easy tapped by your thumb, right? So we need to make sure about all these things for mobile optimization. Now let's move on to a topic we which we can say the backend of the website. Now, how a backend of the website looks like, right? So here I have given one backend version of WordPress specifically. So you can see the WordPress backend version looks like this, which we call as CMS. Now, what is CMS? CMS is nothing but content management system. So, content management system is a software, or we can say a platform that allows users to create, manage, and modify digital content on a website without requiring deep technical knowledge. Might be like without requiring any kind of coding. So, as a marketer, I do not know coding, but I know how to create a website. How can it be done? Using this particular CMS, which is we call as the backend dashboard of a website, wherein we can change, create, modify all the content that we want to put in on a website, right? And it's a very, very powerful tool. There are multiple kinds of CMS, which we will go ahead, which we will see ahead. But then a CMS provides an easy to use interface that lets users create, edit content, specifically blogs, landing pages, product descriptions, anything we can create using this backend CMS. Then you can organize media. We can definitely organize images, videos, documents using this CMS. We can design and format layouts without coding. We can even manage users and permissions. For example, if there are multiple teams working on a website, we can assign different users and permissions to access or to give uh, to collaboratively work on this particular project. Similarly, it is also very important that to have a proper SEO done on a website. Now, CMS allows you to optimize for SEO, right, and integrate multiple marketing tools. Now, what are the types of CMS? So, there are many types of CMS in the market available. There are certain, four types of CMS, you can say, right? As per the business requirements, business needs, we can create this kind of CMS and we can create a website using these CMS. So, number one is traditional CMS. For example, WordPress, Joomla, Drupal, these are the very traditional CMS, or you can say these are one of the popular CMS also, right? Uh, it offers a user-friendly dashboard for managing content. It is best for blogs, business sites, and portfolios. Then there is something called headless CMS. Now, the examples for headless CMS are Strapi, Contentful, or Sanity. I mean, these are the backend CMS through which you can again create a website, right? Now, these CMS, specifically Strapi, Contentful, and Sanity, stores content separately from the front end. So on the front end, whatever you might be seeing, we can store it on a different places, right? It is ideal for multi-channel content distribution, web, mobile, or apps, right? So there might be something we wanted to code it in the backend, and we do not want to showcase in the front on the website, right? So there are multiple things we can do in the backend, right? And in the front end, it showcase something else. Next type of CMS is e-commerce CMS, and the examples are Shopify, Magneto, WooCommerce. Now these are very very popular CMS when it comes to D2C brands, right? Any fastest brands, any brands that you see, for example, uh, let's say any e-commerce brand, you name it, they are using a proper CMS, proper e-commerce CMS, right? Now it helps for product catalogs, create payment integration specifically, and you can manage the customer in the backend very easily, right? And it allows seamless shopping experiences for the user. Next type is enterprise CMS, right? Examples: Adobe Experience Manager, Sitecode. So basically, these are designed for large-scale businesses and integrations, which enables advanced security, workflows, and analytics, right? These are the most important types of CMS that we should know. Now, we should also know the benefits of using a CMS. So, first important benefit: no coding is required in the backend if you use all these kind of CMS, right? It simplifies the website management for non-developers as well. Scalability: can grow a business or expand to whatever height you want, right? So scalability, it scales up the business rapidly. Then we can do SEO optimization using this backend CMS, helps rank higher in search results, right? Then collaboration features, multiple users can manage content, security and updates. These all types of CMS are having proper securities in the backend, making sure that your website is cannot be hacked properly. I mean, anything or any website could be hacked if there is a proper hacker. But then we need to make sure that we put regular updates, regular improvements to protect the sites from the hackers, right? Now, we should also know some kind of tools that are very, very important for a website, right? One of the tool is HubSpot. Now, what is a HubSpot? HubSpot is a CRM tool specifically, right? It does a multiple actions. I mean, if we add up HubSpot, or if we integrate HubSpot in the backend of our CMS, it could do wonders, right? It can do wonders. Now, how HubSpot is important for the backend management, right? Now, HubSpot helps businesses manage customer relationships, streamlining marketing efforts, and optimizing sales funnels. There are some usual, or you can say there are the key features that includes marketing automations. Like we can use this HubSpot to uh, send bulk emails. We can nurture those emails on the HubSpot itself, and we can send n number of emails required to engage our customer to take some kind of action from uh, on our website. And then we can keep the track of all those marketing automation that we are doing. Now it acts as a sales tool as well as CRM, because contact management, pipeline tracking, and automation could be done in the back end. Then uh, it helps in building the website, it helps in optimizing SEO, it helps in doing all sorts of analysis, right? Customer services tools such as chatbots, ticketing systems, and knowledgeable bases could be integrated, or you can say it is already integrated in the HubSpot, so that you can manage your business properly, hassle free. HubSpot also integrates with various tools, including Google Page Speed Insights, to ensure websites are optimized for performance and user experience. Now, second is Google Page Speed Insight. It is a very important tool again. It evaluates page load speed. So let's say if your website's speed is very less, right? It measures how quickly a web page loads on desktop as well as mobile. A desktop version might load earlier than a mobile, and vice versa. Because uh, I mean, let's say if we are making any website, we need to make sure that we are optimizing that website as per the mobile, right? So if the optimization has not been done properly, then it might open up fast on your website, but not on your mobile device. So we need to make sure that uh, the page load speed is fast on both the platforms. And Google Page Speed Insights helps you to evaluate this thing, right? Then core web vitals. I mean, using Google Page Speed Insights, you can check the core web vitals. You can access user experience metrics like largest contentful paint (LCP), first input delay (FID), and cumulative layout shift (CLS). So we will discuss about all these details in SEO session. So please be stay tuned. Now, optimization suggestions could be also given by these kind of tools. It provides actionable steps to improve performance, such as image compression, caching, and code minifications. Right. So we will see all these things in detail when we will have our SEO session. Right. So these are two tools. We can say these two tools are very important in the backend, or we can say we can utilize HubSpot as a CMS. Then we can utilize Google Page Speed Insights to check up the core web vitals, page load speed, etc. Right. Now moving further, we came to a case study, which is my personal case study that I have did. So, um, not here. I might get you this kind of case studies in the, assignments that I'll be sharing with you. But then you need to understand what I did for for an e-commerce brand. I redesigned a particular e-commerce website. And also there is one more client who is looking for redesigning of the website. Now the challenges most of the business owners face with their e-commerce websites are like low conversion rates and high bounce rates were hindering the sales or growth, right? So I did this challenge. I focused on the solutions. The solutions I got them is I made sure they have a proper site navigation on the website. I made sure this particular website is mobile friendly and the pages are loading very fast because if as a user, if my user experience would go haywire if I am not optimizing the website, any e-commerce website to a mobile friendly website, right? Also, there is something called simplified checkout process, reducing cart abandonment. Now, wherever with whichever e-commerce platform you might visit, so there is something like after visiting the product page, if you like that product, you you add the product to your cart, and while doing checkout, you have to fill up a form wherein the form should contain your name, phone number, address, your basic thing for that product to get delivered to your um, address, right? So it's very important. But then what I did here, I have implemented a tool in the backend wherein if you just put up your phone number, I mean your authentic phone number, you need not to fill up any kind of details, any kind of forms, right? So I'll discuss about that particular tool later, but then you just have that idea that you need not to fill up any particular form, right? You are just putting up your phone number. After putting up the phone number, you are getting one OTP. Once you feed up the OTP there, you will get to see your name, your address, your phone number, all the details mentioned already in that particular form. Isn't it great? So I'll give you my live example that I changed this particular thing in a e-commerce website, and trust me, initially I used to get around 2 to 3% conversions daily, and now I am getting around 25 to 30% conversions. I mean, the abandoned cart also has reduced a lot, and then I have simplified the checkout process. Very, very crisp and without any kind of more hiccups like putting up the different kinds of forms to fill up and all. People do not like to fill up the forms nowadays. They do not want to waste those times, right? They would look for easy, simple checkout process, right? Results, as I told you, the conversion rate increased by 40%, while the bounce rate decreased by 25%, driving higher revenue and customer satisfaction. So I have give you this, uh, e- uh, you know, I have gave you this case study, wherein this particular case study I might give you in the assignment, right, with the name, with the brand's name and everything. Now, I got to revamp one non-profitable website also, like non-profitable website. If you say these websites could be NGO, a website of an NGO, right? So, what issues they were having? First, the design was very much outdated and very low user engagement, limited impact, and fundraising capacities were there. What I did, what the improvements I did here, I made the layout a bit modern, clean, and intuitive, also putting up a content that catches the attention of the user, right? So that the user becomes focused on a mission and impact of the NGO's journey, right? Now, I also streamlined secure and online donation system. So previously, there were no, there was only one QR code through which anyone could, scan that QR code and pay, donate, uh, do the donation. But then, what I changed here, I added a payment integration, a proper payment gateway integration here, so that if anyone paying through a QR code and a payment gateway, it it gives a proper impression of a proper business, specifically if that business is using payment gateway integration, right? So QR code is outdated, guys, and let's say if you are posting the QR code or QR code barcode on the website, you have to do a lot of trust building so that people would trust the website and then do the payment. But then here, if you have if you opt for a secure online donation system, for example a proper payment gateway system, right, people would definitely trust on your business, and your donation will raise up. So the outcome, the donation rose by 60%, and volunteer sign-ups increased by 30%, strengthening community support and the outreach, right? So with this, I'll summarize this complete module giving you the key takeaways like um, websites act as a central hubs. You know, they are very, very much crucial for any digital marketing success. So organized website converts the most, right? A mobile optimized website converts the most, and hence it improves the user experience. Effective UX UI designs drives engagement and conversions. A CMS platform simplify management, analytics, inform continuous performance and improvement, right? So these are the key takeaways you should take away along with this module. Thank you so much for your time. See you, and let's see you in the next module. Thank you so much.